to Lawrence, Kansas. And pay heed, all who enter, and beware, these Jayhawks can play a little football, too. Today, a couple of squads here to square off in a Big 12 showdown. As we'll see, the Texas Longhorns taking on the Kansas Jayhawks. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Jayhawks will get us started with the opening kickoff. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So Texas offense will get the first possession of the game. It's often said quarterback is the most high-profile position in sports, and when you have a guy like this, how could it not be?
Yeah, he's the guy that the defense is going to be keying on. They've had all week long to watch film to get ready for him. But, David, when you have his kind of athletic ability and his kind of arm talent, he is so difficult to stop.
Yeah, you can have all week, you can have all season. This guy is so dynamic at the quarterback spot. They trust him. They know what he brings to the table. This offense revolves around what he can do.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Longhorns can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll give it to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's third and short. Fires to the wideout. And the missed connection on third down. The Longhorns decide to punt it away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 20. So the Kansas Jayhawks offense has its first opportunity of the day. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed, he's got game-breaking ability, catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this.
Yeah, and he's got the speed to stay with him and the instincts, and he's been so great out wide in every game. This is a huge test. This is a Sunday test. Two NFL guys going at it to see who's going to take home the prize.
Dropping back, it's Daniels. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. And the Jayhawks will send out the punt unit. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Throws to the tight end. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
And you don't want to start this game with two straight punts. Big third down opportunity coming here. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man on the right. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. The Longhorns come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw again. Throws to the wideout. Makes a connection. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. They're going to run it. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. So now it's 2nd and long. Motion from the wideout. They'll run play action. It's complete to the left. Quick spin on the run. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. Guys, the levels of hype and impatience awaiting the arrival of Arch Manning pretty much unsustainable over the last couple of years. Meanwhile, Quinn Ewers was pretty doggone good. But Arch is pretty deserving of all of this attention, I'd say, Jesse.
He's very, very talented. That jumps off the film when you watch him. You can see why he was so highly regarded coming out of high school. You can see why Texas fans are so impatient to finally watch what he does this year. Now, it's one thing to do it against Louisiana Monroe. It's one thing to do it against UTSA and Mississippi State. Can he do it against the Georgias? Can he do it against the big boys in the SEC on a consistent basis? We can't wait to find out.
He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
Sometimes these guys just have eyes in the back of their head. You saw it right there. He was able to buy himself time, get outside the pocket, and at that point, I think the decision was pretty easy. Hey, I can go get this with my feet. And he was able to do that. Now they got a fresh set of downs.
They'll run it on 1st and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, oh.
And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns!
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, a big-time top 25 duel. Let's get right to the pictures. Tennessee is down, but they are not out of it. Not inside Neyland Stadium, one of the best home field advantages in all of college football. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to LSU. Week in and week out in the SEC, it's a battle of attrition. And if anything big changes, you'll hear about it here.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He'll do it himself. Turning it on. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. A 1st and 10 for this offense. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to throw, it's Daniels. Working that left side now. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the 1st down.
Yeah, and that was tough on the DB, right? He's trying to cover the receiver on a drag route, running back over the middle of the field. You're trying to avoid all the linebackers, all of the congestion. He just couldn't stay with them long enough, and as a result, fresh set of downs for the offense.
These guys got knocked around in Big 12 play last year, and that has been a motivating force during the offseason.
Yeah, and you hope it's a motivating force. You hope they were talking about it. You hope it matters to your team that last year was a very big disappointment with expectations for this squad to end up like they did. A lot of time to stew on it. The whole offseason, Palmer, you better be irritated, and they better come out with some momentum to start Big 12 play.
I think what was so frustrating about this team last year was that on paper, they...
Touchdown, Kansas! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6. Looking for the tie with the extra point.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be accurate with the football. That's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
They'll leave it with him. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Catch in the middle. It's Wingo. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They'll run it from the gun. Plows through the defense. And that's the end of the line on that run, and it's the end of the line for the first quarter. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. They'll leave it with the lone back, fighting off the defender. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Manning. Fires to the middle. Got his man. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. He's got it into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Complete to start this drive. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28-yard line as this offense tries to mount a drive.
And a great job by the defense seeing it right away, reacting to the screen, going and getting the football, and getting the fast playmaker on the ground.
Leaves it with the running back. Past the first down marker and still running. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
You know, when you're running counter, those offensive linemen crashing down, they've got to be able to pin those interior D linemen. They couldn't get it done there. They gave up too much penetration, and that led to the tackle for loss.
Back to throw, it's Daniels. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Escapes trouble. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. The Jayhawks will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. Here comes the Texas offense. This young signal caller just seems to get better and better with each game. He's guided this offense with precision, and most of all, he has taken care of the football. Zings it complete to the right. Oh, he's got some space. Discards him with the stiff arm. Big pickup before he goes out of bounds, but there is a flag. We'll have to see if it stands.
Hold.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Looking to throw. Fires to the big fella. Tripped up for the tackle.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find the rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here in the game.
Going to have to come up with a play on 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. Bringing the heat. Plucks it out of the air. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing.
There's a reason 3rd down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at 3rd down percentages. It tells a huge story, and it goes a long.
There he goes. At the 30. He's at the and he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Longhorns!
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the second level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear, with his speed, he was gone.
Kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. He lost one down the sideline. Snags it inside the 20. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17.
Check. Blue 82 Monster Indy. 82 Monster Indy.
Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Big fella moving. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up. And the Jayhawks trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll get this one back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that. They lost ground on 1st down, now 2nd and goal from the 5. To the air, it's Daniels. Setting up the screen. They've got him now. He almost picked up that 1st down on the screen. They want to flex their muscle. 3 tight ends on the field on 3rd and goal.
Nice job by the defense forcing the 3rd and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical. 2nd quarter might not be gamble time, but inside the 3, Palmer, I've got the green light. I'm going for this.
I am too. And you're essentially running a 2-point play here, right? You've got to play you practice all week.
And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Rock Chalk Jayhawk.
I think most coaches on 4th and goal from the 1-yard line nowadays, they're going for it. And I like this offense because if I can't get 1 yard, I don't deserve to win. They're physical, lower their pads, and they get the big 4th down conversion.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So now the Longhorns take over, and they'll send out the offense. And this sophomore behind center has been really impressive. impressive so far. He's been turnover-free. They're moving the ball up and down the field. A really mature performance. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. He'll do it himself on the draw. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
On the run, still looking. He's going to take off. Turns it on at midfield. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good gain there.
Man, it's so nice to have a weapon like this at quarterback. It dictates coverage. You want to play man-to-man? Everybody turns their back. Watch him pick him up, put him down, shoot up yards, getting a big play down the field.
And the Longhorns will snap it on 1st and 10. Scanning the field, it's Manning. Quick completion on the out. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Trying play action. Under fire. Just a short pass to the tight end. Gets him down at the 26. Big play there. Give him 15 yards on the gain, and they move the sticks. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Got the first down and more. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting first downs and staying on the field. And you saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do right now is working.
The defense calls the timeout. They're 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. That last one leaves him 8 yards away from pay dirt. It's 2nd and goal. Wants to go up top. Looking for the goal line. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll park it at the 1. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They keep nudging it closer, but now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down.
3rd and goal, and I like the play call. You're trying to run it in. You expect to be physical, but this offensive line just not getting the job done. They need more push.
A field goal here would make it a 2-possession game, but they elect the big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. Touchdown, Texas! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a 2-minute type situation as you could have offensively. And, David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
The Kansas offense returns to the field. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
Looking for a man. It's Daniels. Pocket breaking down. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball.
Yeah, this offense might want to think about moving the launch point for this QB, because if you take hits like that from the pocket, it's really tough to complete passes.
Find his tight end.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
And the defense makes the tackle, and that ought to do it here in the first half. Wants to go up top on first down. Pressure coming. Catch in the middle, it's Henderson. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, fellas, looks like we've got a great atmosphere there today in Lawrence. And these 2 defensive game plans have been shredded a long time ago. feels like it's just hang on and hope for a tip or overthrow or maybe a fumble from these QBs. Elite passers and dynamic rushers. Used to be you had to stop one or the other. Here in this second half, the challenge will again be twofold. And with that, let's kick it back to the guys at Kansas Memorial Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. And the Longhorns will kick it off to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete.
At this point, trailing by a lot, the defense is expecting you to throw it. If you're going to throw over the middle of the field, the window's going to open and close quickly. You've got to have better timing to complete that throw. They just didn't have it there.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. The Jayhawks will have it first and 10. Back to pass, it's Daniels. Quickly out to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Behind the chains now on second and long. Pulls and fires complete to the right. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Jayhawks are flying down the field. Off the play fake on first down. Makes the grab.
Routes like that are great times to be quarterbacks. I got great, fast, speedy guys on the outside. Quick drag route, get the ball in his hands, let him do the rest.
They'll go to the air on second and short. Bought a little time, lets it go. Got his man. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening first and goal from the 9. The Jayhawks, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. He's looking to throw. Gets it out fast. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Second and goal coming up. Trying to punch it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Jayhawks.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole, he saw it, put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point cuts the lead to 7, 28-21. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive. So after getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And here come the Horns. They've got it again on offense. They're still holding the lead, but hoping to flex a little muscle on this drive. To the air, it's Manning. Fires to the tight end. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it on that play.
And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. The Longhorns with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Takes the handoff. It's Baxter. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Might be decision time if the defense can get a stop on 3rd down from the 45. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs.
That has got to feel good if you're this offense picking up that 1st down by running it, because we know the struggles they've had this season, particularly on 3rd down. So to come out here, run the ball, keep the drive alive, let's see if they can generate a little bit of momentum.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looking to fire. Quickly to the tight end. Finds a crease at the 20. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. That is a recipe for disaster. They've got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Bully ball on 3rd and short. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense.
And that's a welcome sight. This offense has really, really struggled. Bottom 50 in college football in 1st downs. So they'll take anything they can get. Nice 3rd down conversion. Let's get some positive plays. Keep it 3rd.
Touchdown, Longhorns! Quick strike through the air for the score. This dude is lighting it up for the Horns, and some old-school Horn fans starting to think about that 500-yard 4-touchdown day Vince Young had against Oklahoma State.
I'm bringing back great memories, and there's been some good runs at quarterback. You think about Colt McCoy, too, man. He put up some serious numbers, some serious wins. Can this be the next guy to catapult this offense, to bring Texas back to prominence?
Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Looking downfield, it's Daniels. Pulls it in, it's Henderson. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. And the Jayhawks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch.
Well, it's a great job by the receiver fighting back across the DB there to get to the inside, locate the ball, and catch the slant.
The Jayhawks in a good spot here with 2nd and short. To the ground with the back. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Safe completion on the screen. And the ball's loose. And this fumble will squirt out of bounds. And the Jayhawks with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. To the air on 2nd down. throws for the tight end. And that one's incomplete. Not sure exactly what went haywire there, but the timing was just off.
And that's your job as a defense, right? You got to find a way to disrupt the timing and jam wide receivers or get to the quarterback and make him feel uncomfortable, but you can't let that timing be easy and effortless. Nice job on the defense.
The Jayhawks want to pick up the tempo. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. Use the play fake, now to throw. Touchdown, Rock Chalk! And they take it in for 6 more points. Well, we wondered exactly where the momentum was, and it looks as if Uncle Mo might have switched sidelines and switched families.
And momentum is such a big thing. It's such a real part of college football, isn't it? You can just feel that right now. It just felt a few minutes ago like this game was over, and all of a sudden, this team, they're believing in themselves. They've got some wind. They've got some hope. Their defense now needs to get the football back to keep that momentum going.
They'll run behind the big guys on the right. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Illegal blocking back. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. He might want another play. To the air, it's Manning. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Second down coming up. Back to pass. He's not afraid to go deep. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. The Longhorns need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. Here comes the heat. And his first pass is incomplete. And here comes the punt team. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. He'll keep it himself. There he goes. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Kansas.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Top 15 teams colliding, fellas, in a game of massive importance. Let's catch you up to speed. Notre Dame is currently trailing, but this has been a back-and-forth affair. If that quarterback can find a little magic a la Joe Montana, this might not be over yet. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Louisville. Never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and we'll circle back if anything develops. Fellas?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. They're dealing with a second and long. Dropping back, it's Owens. Got the back over the middle. And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the first down before they finally get him on the ground. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Power football with the run. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. Quick strike complete. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it's a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are, sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion, move the sticks.
I don't know, man. If I'm on defense here and I'm watching the way my D-line's getting manhandled, I might have to put more guys in the box. I might have to sacrifice his safety and try to get more hats close to the line of scrimmage to slow this running back down, because the RPO game's been a problem.
Man, that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big chunk, it also looked like it could have gone for more.
They'll give it to him again. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
Well, right away after picking up a first down, they go right back to their playmaker at running back. And I love the push they got up front, getting a hat on a hat, opening a huge hole for the back.
And you become so hard to defend when you can run the football successfully on first down.
The offense coughs it up. Touchdown, Texas! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
The head coach's heart just skipped a beat. Looks going in for the easy touchdown, but he puts it on the ground. Everything's going bad. But Johnny on the spot. Somebody was paying attention, David, and was able to hop on that ball for a touchdown.
And that's why you always keep competing. Coaches are going to harp on that all the time. Finish the play. You're never out of it. You don't know what's going to happen, and that's a perfect example. Ball gets on the ground. Offensive player now says, oh, crud, I got to jump on it. Jumps on the football and gets a touchdown.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Makes the grab on the left. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there. And the Jayhawks can really attack on this 2nd and short. Leaves it with the back. They push it out to the 39 after picking up 5. First down here for the offense. Looking to pass. It's Daniels. Quickly complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Sets up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. The Jayhawks come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Fires downfield. He's got an open man. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the 4th, and the brain trust will go to work. Wants to keep it in the air. Under fire. Throws toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Now the play fake. Caught over the middle. It's Pickett. And he makes a completion there. Set up and in business at the 20. From the red zone, looking for a man. Finds his big tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. And the Jayhawks are in the red zone. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Touchdown, right chunk, Jayhawk! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
execution. That is how it's done late in the football game now. All you need is that extra point. Bring the kicker out there. This is what you do. Just like practice, knock it through the uprights, tie this football game, and we might be looking at overtime soon.
Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw, it's Owens. Got it in the middle, it's Washington. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. The Longhorns come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Good timing on the quick out. Breaks into the open. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run, and this guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
Got his man. He'll step out of bounds. He's at the 33-yard line. And the Longhorns can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The play-action fake. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Timeout called by the offense. Clock stopped with 21 seconds left.
Man, these are killers, right? Late in the game, in the fourth quarter, you're getting to the quarterback, but he does such a great job scrambling around. When you do this, you get extra first downs. You start to wear those defensive linemen out. So late in the game, this could pay off. Great job getting the first down.
They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. Timeout is called by the defense. A mere... One seconds to go here. And he'll try to boot them into the lead in the final minute. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. And this one for the lead in the waning moments. It's good. You understand the celebration after taking the lead, guys, but this thing is not over yet.
Big-time moment. This place going bananas, cheering for their squad, cheering for this guy to miss the kick so he can't take the lead, but he delivers in the clutch, and this place just got really quiet.
Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. Now in the waning seconds, Jesse, you've put yourself in position to pull this one out.
And there's a chance this may come down to the kicker, guys, so which hash mark does he like to kick from the best? You got to play call this to give your guy the best chance to make his kick.
And how much confidence do I have in it? What's his range? All those things come into account of how aggressive you want to be, maybe going towards the end zone versus a field goal.
Grabbed in the middle, it's Williams. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Line getting set on second down. Back to pass, it's Daniels. Finds the tight end. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. Got to move quickly here. They need to get it to field goal range. He's going to look for a man on third and short. What a nice job by the defense stringing that out and forcing him out of bounds. He got nothing. You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters, and this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps, they've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think believe